Welcome to seasparkles Corner. Today I want to share with you something that will save you a lot of money. We've all at one time or another had to do weddings. Well, you see me do a seasparkle wedding and or parties. So the idea to do that is the cake like I'm going to make you here, I'm going to show you how to do it, would cost up and over hundreds of dollars at a place. Now, party cakes isn't just white anymore. They're whatever flavor you'd like, whether they're orange or spice or chocolate, whatever. I chose chocolate because, well, everybody who's seen seasparkles Corner, guess what? I like chocolate just a teeny weeny bit. So, here, I've used 3 box cakes of chocolate. This is 1, this is 2, and this is the 3rd one. So, I used my dishes here. They were cleaned first in the oven. Make sure you use oven-safe dishes. Don't put anything in the oven that isn't. And believe it or not, I cooked all these at once in my oven. I cooked these 2 on the lower rack, then these 3 on the top. This is 1 full cake mix. This is a 2nd full cake mix, and this is 3rd. So I've got 3 vanillas, just in case I need it, and because I'm doing it very high, we need a cooking dowel. So and if they don't have the dowels, you can buy these skewers. They're sanitary, and you have to get a whole bunch of them like this, and I guess I'll find something for it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I put these 3 together, and you have to level them. I leveled them like with a knife, the ones that weren't leveled, and I took and leveled them with my eyes. So that way they wouldn't tip over. And then that was done. Now, we're going to get the 5 layers together as one. And wait, I hope you're going to like this. Wait till you see what I'm going to do. So, I'm using a buttercream, but feel free to use your favorite flour. I mean your favorite frosting. And I'm not making it from scratch either. I'm not. And when you're getting a cake this big so it doesn't topple over, you have to use a cake dowel. But I'm not leveling that one because that's going to be my crown and glory. So I'm just putting this stuff in between here. And goodness knows we're going to be eating a lot of cake. Alright, here it is. Here's my tower. Now, you take your pointed part down, go into the middle of your top cake, and go all the way down. All the way down to the bottom. Alright, now we have to cut off the top. And I don't know if these scissors will cut off the top. These ain't going to cut off the top. We need to cut off the top. My hand isn't strong enough to do it. I'm sorry. Cut as low as you can. I don't think those scissors will cut off the top, sweetheart.
David,
we need something stronger.
I need your help over here, please, honey. Cut this off. I don't need the scissors to do it.
Well, if I had a little fake flag on top, I'd just put it on there and leave it there. But this cake we're cutting off the top. I think you should just go and get a sharper pair of scissors. Why don't you go get our hobby scissors?
Okay. These are hobby scissors.
Well, they're not strong enough to cut a dowel. Okay. All right, and then brush off the little bits of wood because you don't want to eat that.
Thank you.
Okay, now we've got that off. All right. Now, I'm going to give you a tip and hint for when you start cutting the cake. When you start cutting the cake, you cut it a layer at a time, and you cut this off and that off, and then leave your stick in until you get to the 3 right here. After you've eaten this and this, and when you just get to the 3 here, then remove the dowel. Otherwise, it might fall over. Okay. And see, you'll just cut it down like this and like this. Okay. Now, we're going to take and put the frosting on the top.
That's a lot of cake.
I've made bigger ones. But this is how to make a party cake. Alright?
You should have actually left a bit of dowel on there so that way you'd have something to grab to pull out. That way nobody will accidentally eat part of it.
I've explained them how to do it. This is the correct way to do it. Alright. Well, we gotta get another frosting.
Fondue cake.
Yep. Alright. Alright, so now we're gonna start frosting. Believe it or not, this will look beautiful. Now, if you don't, I'm using a buttercream, and if you don't want to use a buttercream, feel free to use a fondant. But make sure you put buttercream underneath the fondant, because, well, fondant doesn't taste very good. Okay, so we've got to work on frosting the cake. We're gonna gradually get there. This is a big cake to frost. But I didn't want to frost it until, well, basically you were watching so you could see how you do it. You want to fill it in. I'm just gonna kind of get it in here. Frost your cake like you normally do. We're gradually getting it.
Hello, David.
Hello!
Hey,
I got a cake turner.
David. Don't forget we gotta do a video for OK Pieces Kids
Yeah.
today.
This is what you call a small party cake.
Are we having a party and we don't know?
Guess.
Ren's inviting all of his friends over.
Oh, that's what's gonna eat it up.
Oh, Lord.
Then we'll have a bunch of
Hyper dogs.
crazy dogs on hands. But don't, all kidding aside, do not give
No.
dogs to chocolate. It's toxic. And we would never give Ren.
No.
It would poison him. It would be killing him. Chocolate is poison to dogs. But we were just kidding, people.
I think they actually do make doggy birthday cake. I don't know.
Well, I thought I was farther along than what I was. It takes a bit to frost a cake this big. I bought 3 things of frosting, but I think I'm only gonna need 2. When this is all done, everything is gonna get clean, all nice and clean and pretty. You will see. You've seen the process before. It just takes a bit. Gotta get this frosting up in there. There we go. I love my little frosting knife. Okay. Now I picked white and you will see why. Okay. Now it looks like we're done frosting the outside of this beautiful cake. I got my own Eiffel Tower. But it's a cake. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now we're essentially done that.